he did make
Hack this game so far. Dominic opening an incredibly strong hand, having every answer so far, and then Pearly not able to hit off the excavate.
Peck definitely looks like a guy who got shifted. Now he's trying to find a way around it.
Well, I don't have to tell you until on resolution.
Oh, shit.
Opting to use Sleeping Memory here. He is, see what he discards. Likely these are cards that you're never going to be able to get back.
Yeah, Pearly doesn't have much Banish Zone recursion, that's for sure.
That's your next battle damage 0, right?
Yep.
Or effect damage.
Yep.
I know what those quick yeps mean. There's a lot of duels do, and now let's see what he's going to decide to summon. He still has to find a way to Zeus, and he might have a chance here.
I imagine this Unicorn is going to banish the Zeus.
Does he not play 2? I'm assuming he plays 2, yeah. There's a couple of them. That would be that's a card I think you still have to play at 2 just because, yeah, that Unicorn being so powerful. I tried to go down to 1 Lubellion in my branded deck, but anytime they have Unicorn, it's just like devastating if they go after it.
Oh, 1, 2.
All right, so this is going to be an important chain here. Arise Heart Chain Link 1 to attach, Lily effect to add here. I imagine the Arise Heart is going to chain going after one of the Pearlies here.
I don't think it matters which one. Yeah.
And then the preparation is just going to just summon back the Fenrir like it did game 1 and just get rid of both. Yep, that is what's going to be happening here. Goliath's still making indestructible. Targeting the Pearly. That's going to be 2 Pearlies banished immediately right now.
Okay.
Potentially all 3 if Rise Heart hit the other one.
Yep.
You 2 now?
This adds.
Yeah,
Okay, not chaining preparations here. So going to be able to potentially just do that later.
Go ahead and adds my friend Pearly with Perlily's effect.
Here you go.
I'm thinking about unattaching.
You attached one already.
No, I already have this.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
you did?
you
Okay,
only
sure.
attached. You didn't attach from the last chain when a card got banished.
What'd you add?
So this is resolving that chain link 1, and now Arise Heart will chain again because another card was banished.
Okay. Thinking on res. Anything? Okay.
Rise Heart is just the master of the banish pile. Like he if it's banished, he has access to all of it. Like I kind of like that fact that he's like this huge boss monster that's just like has so much reach. I think he looks super cool too. I really like the Starlight one.
Yeah, Arise Heart, unfortunately, for such a card that is just diabolical whenever you see it, is one of the coolest looking cards.
You can always take solace in that and be like, oh, at least it looks awesome. So it looks like he's going to activate, is that Happy Memory?
That is, in fact, Happy Memory. There's the preparations and chain here.
To summon? Sure.
Likely going back for that Fenrir.
Yep, and here comes Fenrir. So is he probably going to summon the 3rd copy of Pearly from the deck?
Yeah, Dom choosing to hold off on when he wants to use the Fenrir here, forcing Pac to, if he wants to commit another body, he's going to have to use 2 cards in his hand because of the discard from any of the Pearly effects, and then he's going to be able to potentially banish all 3 copies of Pearly.
That would be devastating.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I got this off it.
Oh, then on a new chain, you should have activated Rise Heart
Yes,
again.
Arise Heart did miss 1 trigger from its own effect, banishing the Pearly.
Okay, good.
It is mandatory, so he does have to attach another card here. Those are all 3 from that Prosperity.
I'm resolving this. I'll protect this.
I mean, it's like a really huge bonus of the Pot of Prosperity, just being able to add those extra materials. If you can still deal with the Arise Heart now, at least the materials won't go to the graveyard. They'll be banished thanks to the shifter, so there's that.
Great.
You got to look on the glass half full. What can we do? Not what can't we do. So this is that 3rd copy of Pearly, so if it goes banished, they're all gone.
Yep. Sure.
Opting not to use the effect of Pearly here, which makes sense because you're just going to throw it away into the Fenrir. But Arise Heart is
Slacker.
Oh, Slacker can protect itself from being destroyed once.
Okay.
So
attack, take no damage.
Yep.
If it's 2.
Going to be able to go into the Zeus here.
Okay.
This is the clear he
Plays
was looking
downer.
for.
Yeah, he's going to be able to do it. He just had to find a way into Zeus.
I'll go to end phase and I'll declare the effect.
They're all still going to be banished, yeah.
Scare Claw, you top deck. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, Pac found a way to do it.
Go.
I didn't realize he was playing the Slacker Magician, but he definitely showed you why you should play Slacker Magician in your Pearly strategy. He was able to navigate well through the shifter, through that whole board.
Dom not drawing a way
How
out.
much time's left?
There still a live Zeus here, and there is another My Friend Pearly.
Wow, what a turnaround here. Pac literally just turning the game on its head. really showing you that even with Rise Heart, that was pretty much an ideal hand from Couch. I don't think it could have. The only thing that could have changed maybe having a Book of Moon on top of everything else.
I think
Or
maybe he got a little greedy there, not opting to summon the Fenrir, because he didn't consider that Pac was just not going to activate the next Lily.
Yeah, I think that is where the turning point happened.
I'm going to reveal.
Going for, it looks like 3 copies of Pretty Memory?
Oh my god, I can't find it. Oh.
Okay, there it is. Trying to be very mindful of the clock here, trying to play as fast as he can. Opting to grab the spell instead of just going straight for the Lily.
We both at.
There's the Kurikara.
The Starlight Kurikara, one of my favorite Starlight rares out of, what is that, Power of the Elements? Just all for my fans out there. I know they love it when I call out the sets the cards are from. That's Kari Curry to Incarnated. You can find it in Power of the Elements in a store near you.
Effect target?
Yep. So the Pearl Lily is going to add the Pearly Yeep. It's going to attach to the material of the Beauty.
Yep. Battle phase.
So now there is dealing 46 points of damage here.
Taking the lead. He had to pay 500 for my friend.
Now he has access to the effect of Zeus, the effect of Beauty, and then the leap as well to go into 1 rank higher.
A few ranks higher. 5 ranks higher.
You will.
You go from E Pearly to X, so just one
letter higher, really.
One true. So this has just been a huge turnaround. Pac is going to start his next turn using my friend Pearly.
I imagine.
I love them. Those are my friend Pearly Field Center from Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. That's so. I want one so bad.
Let's see if Pac is able to get that Delicious Memory here.
Nope. Never know.
That was
you can see?
Yeah.
What did he get? Sleepy?
Sleepy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can kind of tell, like, Sleepy's kind of like a gray scale to it a little bit.
Sleepy's a common. The other ones aren't.
Okay, there you go. That's a good way to tell. I didn't see any foiling.
I believe there's only 1 copy of Lily back in his deck as far as monsters go, because all 3 Lily Pearlies are accounted for.
Yeah, I think he has the one. If he's playing 3 and 3, which he should, he has 1 more Pearly left in deck.
He's using the effect of the Pretty under the Beauty right now, being able to send a card to send another card. Or to attach a card, rather. And then Lance is chained so that the Beauty couldn't use its effect to attach the Sleeping from the grave.
All right.
But he's able to attack again. And then he's going to leap for...
Oh, he leaped, but it's Lance, so it's unaffected.
Yes. He's getting a little too aggressive here. That might be the slip up he needs, but there is still a Zeus as well as the effect of Beauty to negate the monster effect here. So I think Pac is still just ahead enough.
Definitely not as good as he was, but Couch is going to need a lot.
I mean, it has to start with something like Dark Ruler, which I doubt. Yep,
Nope.
there it is. Pac-Watt able to move forward in the surprise upset, I want to say.
Slacker Magician, not slacking in this duel at all. That is just incredible. Pac, I mean, you're staying calm. It's tough. Like, when everything's going wrong, it's hard to not get tilted and be like, I got Shifter. He opened full combo. He set back rows that were in his hand. Yeah, I can see that just being a huge issue. But no, you stay focused. You saw his, like, demeanor. He's looking at the game. Nothing else matters. You got to keep your emotions in check and then just play every card. Because if you're too upset or thinking about, oh, my opponent drew so good, you might miss that one chance that you have to win the game. And, you know, Pac did not do that here. He stayed focused, kept his, wits about him, and found a way to get to that Slacker Magician into Zeus. It was really just, Slacker Magician MVP.
Yeah, it's really just one slip up to come from such a dominant position and being able to get wiped by something like Slacker or Zeus. And it's one of those things where both players were under such pressure. You can even feel it when, like, the Per Leap was just negated by, not negated, but the Lance made it resolve without effect. There's just so much going on in that match. Both players played to the best of their ability. A couple slip ups, but Pac would end up ahead.
Yeah, the World Championship definitely adds a whole nother level of pressure that just can really get in your head. Trust me, I know. But we'll be back with an interview with Pac now that he's only 2 rounds away from stamping his ticket to the World Championship. So don't go anywhere for our winner interview coming up next.
And we are back with our top 16 winner, Pakawat. Congratulations. You managed to beat Dom in what was an upset of a Game 3. How does it feel to be only 2 matches away from going to the World Championship in Tokyo?
This is the most stressful day of my life. So, yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Just got to keep playing good, and I think I have a good shot.
You chose to play Pearly this event, which is something that hasn't been seen as popular a lot lately. How do you feel about going into the cash match or just the entire field that this tournament could be?
I think that Pearly is a deck that everyone just kind of like super discredited, so I decided to play the deck because I think it's a lot of people don't really like. It's similar to what happened in Europe with like Rika's. Like people just don't like respect the deck enough. So as a result, I do think that people are more likely to do incorrect plays into the deck. But I also think the deck is just like really good enough, and I put stuff in my main deck to help compensate for the consistency loss due to Delicious being limited to 1, but I still think the deck is really strong, and I think it has a favored cash matchup because it doesn't really care about Shifter, as you saw in Game 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Game 3 was a spectacle to watch. You had to play from behind pretty much the entire time, and once you got your way through, the My Friend Pearly off the top, it was just all fantastic. How do you play in that game setting? How do you keep your mind clear?
So the My Friend Pearly was actually follow-up that I already searched off Lily, so I actually put myself in a position where I didn't need to top deck. And it was stressful. Like I wasn't sure like if he was gonna like banish one of my monsters, but I think the Slacker went through, and that was all it took. Because I knew like the card he added off Fenrir was Unicorn. I'm sorry, Scarecrow Cash. So like literally like there was like no top deck in his deck that could like win. I think here. So that's why I was like, oh man, this is when the moment that Zeus went through, I'm like, yeah, this is it. Yep.
That makes a lot of sense. Congratulations, man. You're only 2 matches away from the World Championship. It's going to be a long ride, but you only have to grind out just a little bit longer. We hope to see you out there. We'll be back to Billy, back at the desk.
Thanks, Asala. It was awesome hearing from Pac. That was quite the epic match, and I was excited to be here to witness. That Zeus line was incredible. But I'm here to talk about some upcoming events we have that you're going to want to make sure you know about. That's right, we have the Duels Nexus Premier event. That's going to be at your local official tournament store, July 22nd, 23rd. San Diego Comic-Con, I'll be there. If you want to come duel me at Duel the Master, go to San Diego Comic-Con, July 20th to the 23rd. We have a remote duel extravaganza, lots of events to play. You can play in the main event or any of the various public events, and that's going to be July 29th to the 30th. Then everything that this is leading up to is the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship, and that is going to be in Tokyo, Japan, August 5th and 6th. That's going to be incredible. Then we have a Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series in Sao Paulo, Brazil, September 5th and 6th. And of course, we have YCS Vancouver. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series is going to Canada, September 9th to the 10th. It's going to be incredible, and I can't wait to see all of you at one of those many, many events. We have a lot more dueling action to come. We're going to be back with the top 8. But before we go to the top 8, let's go ahead and look at the Duelist Nexus Premier game mat. It's beautiful. It's Cosmic Flare. Not sure the full name, but it's definitely an epic card that you're going to want to be able to get out of Duelist Nexus. And then we also have the Duelist Nexus Regional Qualifier game mat. That's right, it's featuring the beautiful artwork of Nightmare Magician, the brand new card type Illusion. Monster card type is going to be out, and you're going to want to get your hands. It's a beautiful game mat, and it's a cool card that you're going to want to check out from Duelist Nexus. We'll be back shortly with the top 8, so don't go anywhere. We got more dueling action here in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. It's time to duel. We'll see you shortly.
It's time to duel.